Hey guys, this is Ash Shifi coming to you with my first ever build video. Yay! It's a little weird because I've never done these before, so bear with me. But they seem like they would be really fun to do, and something kind of different. So, I just thought I would show you this one that I just did. It's supposed to be kind of one of those apartments that, it could be like masculine, or it could be like a girl who's not super frou-frou, like something kind of indie apartment thing. I don't know. Basically, I actually had to delete this lot a couple times because I just couldn't figure out where I wanted to go. But then once I put that door and the window down, I knew it's like I pretty much knew the direction that I wanted to go in. Uh, it's really interesting because the final product isn't what I imagined and not something that I do a whole lot, but I ended up really, really liking it. So that was really nice. I'm just trying to kind of get the kitchen down here. A lot of times I'll do the kitchen first because uh, in in my world and in a lot of people's lives, they kind of revolve around the kitchen. So I tend to do that first, um, especially since this is going to be more of an open build. It's going to definitely be something where you can just kind of flow from one area to the other. And of course, I'm trying to do some bricks here. I really like that brick. I think it's from. Uh, did it come from Dine Out? I think it came from Dine Out. I can't remember. But it's a pretty nice one. Here, I'm trying to kind of get that corner piece to happen, and it's just not happening. It's so frustrating when you just can't get a corner piece right for the cabinets. I don't understand the physics. Just one more over and I could actually do it, and that was just weird. But it's okay. I was going to go with like a long table, and then I kind of just realized that I liked how the bar tables just kind of brought up everything, and that was really nice. I can't wait for us to get more of those, um, because I use bar tables a lot in all of my builds, uh, not just the dining places or restaurants or bars. But I really like them a lot. I'm just trying to kind of figure out what I wanted to do. Well, a lot of times I get to where I use the same thing for a while and I didn't want to be stuck in that, but then I just really like those black bar stools. It was really nice. And then that's something that I just figured out about doing. I've never really added the extra counter or the extra cabinet there over the oh goodness, what do you even the thing that goes over the oven? I don't even know. But I was watching Deligracy, and she did that in a couple of her builds, and I was like, oh, that's cool. Uh, yeah, so I guess I'll do that. Like, it was interesting. I'm trying, the people that I'm going to move into this lot, I don't know if I'm going to just do one person or do two. I feel like I might do like a male gay couple. That could be kind of interesting. I like to add a lot of different kinds of peoples to my world. So, like different races and different, like family styles, different, just different ways of life and everything. And so I think I might do that. But it's supposed to be, a foodie, like a person who loves cooking, and then an artist. And so I wanted the kitchen to kind of reflect that. They wanted to have a really nice kitchen, but at the same time, it's very, very well used. Like, they're always in the kitchen, always doing stuff in it. Um, so just kind of always had stuff out or stuff ready just for them to pull out if they needed it. I was trying to find a place for that little wine thing, but I don't know. I know that there's that cheat where you do move objects and you can press Alt and kind of just move it around wherever you want. I don't like to do that a whole lot because I found that sometimes if I undo move objects or I go into live mode or different things like that, it will kind of undo the cheat, and that's really annoying to me. So I'm like, my stuff moved again. But yeah, that was kind of interesting. Here I'm trying to kind of figure out how to fill up that space over. I don't care if there's space, but I just wanted it to be kind of like used a little bit. So I do some peppers here. Later on, I put something like a picture or something up there. I think. Wait, maybe I don't. Oh man, now I know what they're talking about when it's like I don't remember. I played around a lot with this window here because I really wanted the like the iron looking window, but while I love that blue tint to the window and I use it a lot in some of my more modern builds, I really love it. But when it's inside of a building, then it's weird because why do you need that tint inside the building? I don't know. I don't like that. So I think I ended up leaving it with this. Yeah, that's right. But I kept the bedroom, the side that's blue, covered with the curtains because I was less, yeah, no. And I moved that around a lot. I end up changing the colors down the line a little bit for the living room. I really wanted to, well, you'll see in a second. Yeah, there we go. Like, I really wanted to bring the curtains down, but then I was like, oh, I need a bathroom. They have to have a place to go. So while I loved having that there, it just didn't work. So you see me change the bathroom around a little bit because I'm just like, eh. And I'm sorry if you're getting dizzy watching this. I tried speeding it up and I might have done it a little bit too fast, but I didn't want the video to be really long. So I'm trying to keep with the kind of dark texture there. I go back in and do some decor later. So don't worry, it's not going to be just a plain bathroom. I'm always like, I don't want to decorate the bathroom. I don't feel like it. And then I do because it's like, that doesn't work. I couldn't find a good, just like one carpet here. That was kind of annoying. I was like, ugh, none of these are going here. It's such a awkward little space. But I end up layering and it looks a lot better. So, and I like kind of doing a lot of times if you add just different textures, different patterns, but they're all kinds of the same colors, then it's like fine. So I did that and it ended up cute. The bedroom took me a little while because it almost felt like an afterthought for a minute there, and actually for a while. I don't really kind of get what I wanted out of it until later. But you'll see in a second. And I like how, so there's a lot of modern stuff in here, but there's also a lot of just kind of chunky, like manly, like pieces. And I think that's part of why I want to have like two guys in here, because it kind of reflects two different styles, and I really liked that. I just thought that was kind of interesting, like a mesh of two different styles. You got some of the chunkier ones, and then some of the just very industrial kinds. And here I'm changing. I wanted to kind of bring the color in from that blue. I don't remember. I don't think I changed the blue wall. Um, but it took me a while, like this area, because it's just kind of awkward. I kept trying to remember. Sometimes you do see like lofts where it's open, but I wanted the space to be used. But I didn't want it to be like just there for no reason. So it took me a while to kind of figure out this next little like center area and in the bedroom what I wanted to do. And I finally, yeah, I had some stuff over there too, to the little art area. And I'm just trying to figure out where everything needs to go. And I leave the desk there. I actually really like it there. But then it just kind of takes a little bit for me to know where I want to put, or what I want to put in that corner, because it just feels weird when it's just sitting there. And I don't know why it took me so long to figure out what bookcase that I wanted to use, because the one that I use is like my favorite in the game. I love that thing because it's narrow. I like that it's not very deep. So that was pretty awesome. And this takes me like forever. I wish that we had a much darker version of the like the chest of drawers that has like the heavy metal on it, because I really wanted to use that, but it just did not work. And I'm trying to keep with kind of the dark furnishings, dark textures, but it not be a super dark apartment at the same time. And it took me a little while, and I end up changing this later. Oh wait, no, maybe I changed it now. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, there we go. Huh. Wait, no, I add stuff to it. That's right. Yeah. I want to say I changed that too, but maybe I don't. Oh yeah, that's right. I put all those thingies up there. I love the wine glass. It's just awesome. And I'm trying to take advantage of the height. That's something that I have a hard time doing a lot of the time. I don't know why, because I love tall ceilings, but I mean, it kind of makes sense because I used to live in this loft. They took some mills and made them into apartments here in South Carolina, and I lived in one, and it had like 14-foot high ceilings, and it was so hard to decorate. It was ridiculous. I was like, all right, well, never living in one of these again, ever. It's like gorgeous, but I'd rather like visit someone who lives in one than actually live in one, because it was just really, really difficult to decorate. So that was annoying, but I'm much happier in a house. Yeah, but I do love putting Sims in apartments, though. This, I tried so hard, and I had to move it around because I was like, I want all of this stuff. But I couldn't put that leaning up against the curtain. It just didn't work. So, oh well, it's fine. And if you're not sure how I'm moving stuff around, Alt is your friend, buddies. I think that's what I'm using. And then I also figured out that you could move the mirrors up, and that was really awesome. That's Control 9. If you are using the Sims 3 camera. If you're using the Sims 4 camera, you only have to press 9 or 0 to move stuff up or down. But I don't think you can move it down any more than it already is down. So, sorry, it is 9 a.m. I've been awake since like 6:30, and I am not a morning person. I'm not. I want to be, because everyone's awake in the morning, and that's awesome. But I'm just not, sadly. Another black piece, black wood, ended up really nice. Do I keep that? I don't think I do. Maybe I do. No, I don't think I do. I do love that. I just it was just too much right there, and that was annoying. So I end up just putting like a couple. Yeah, and that looks really nice. I love that we can size things up. It almost feels like we have extra stuff, which is just awesome. And it keeps the catalog small, which is nice. I like that. It kind of brings some brightness to a very dark kitchen. Um, that's one thing I'm really proud of. I feel like the apartment is very dark, but at the same time, it's like not. And I really love that. I tried for a while, and then I think I ended up just taking the one that I already had in the living room, and I was like, you know what, we're gonna do this. Ooh. Yeah, there we go again. Yawn too. I love the stacked suitcases. I use that so much. It's ridiculous, but they're just gorgeous and it's just such a fun piece. I really love the pieces that The Sims is giving us because a lot of them are really just fun and interesting, but stuff that we will see in real life, which I really like because that's one of the things I've always hated is when I have to buy a pack or I had to buy stuff from the Sims 3 store and there were things that came with stuff that was totally not realistic, things we would never have. Um, you probably, unless someone on the live stream wants me to use them, like you'll probably never see things like the cow plant or if they ever had a woohoo bed unless it was a really nice woohoo bed, like a really just realistic nice one. We should get like a round bed, like those ones you see in the Las Vegas hotels. That would be an awesome woohoo bed, like the really nice round beds that you just put in the middle. Like I could see that as a woohoo bed. I think you pretty much know what that bed is for. Um, Yeah, and I really wanted the fish tank in the kitchen, but then just that little stereo thingamabobby, sorry, was just perfect there. So I was like, I can't not do that. And I end up messing with I end up messing with it a little bit, and I'm like, I just really wanted a little fish bowl so much. Why am I paused? That's weird. Okay, sure. Maybe I'm talking to someone or something. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just looking at it because I'm just like, what in the world do I do? That's very possible, you know. I wanted right here I have like the shoe rack and everything under there because like I wanted to kind of keep it not super cluttered, so I felt like that was a good use of space, sort of. And it's just another quality that makes it look lived in. And of course, I'm using tons of the pipes because that just looks really cool and really like I don't know Brooklyn apartment or something like that. So that was pretty awesome. I love those. I love having them. I remember the Sims 2 apartment life or whatever it was called, and looking through it, and I saw the pipes and everything, and I was like, oh, I was so excited. Like it just brought a whole new level to it, and that was really amazing. Oh, yeah, I wanted to use that really big one, but I was like, no, it's just too big. And a lot of this at the very end is just kind of me messing with it, and just kind of nitpicking and making sure everything is where I want it to be. This was funny because it takes me a while. Like I try to find something to go right in that in between space, and I just can't. And then I kind of realized that cabinet is really high. And I was like, okay, maybe I should take the cabinet down actually. Because I just can't find anything that I like to go in between it, but it's not really super necessary. So it's just like, okay. I'm a dork. It's fine though. It's fine. I do that a lot, just kind of go around. Oh yeah, I wanted to kind of make this. So this area, I just wanted to do my own door. I was like, I don't want your ugly apartment door. So instead, I just kind of made this little entryway where, you know, you walk through to the start of the apartment. And then sorry. I'm just trying to kind of make it look like it's used, sort of like people use it. And I just kind of move that in. Oh, and then I kind of add some stuff over here because it just didn't feel like I hate when I have a bedroom and then it doesn't look anything like the rest of the apartment. You know, I tried to kind of keep the lifestyle consistent through the apartment. So if the person kind of like is organized, but they kind of also just put stuff places, like I want to replicate that in the bedroom. So I do that. And I like that I put that oh my god, what's that called? The table, with the little men. I like that I put that in there. I don't know. It's just a good use of that middle space. And you got to have a really cool hanging lamp. And I think this is about it. I want to say just a little bit of checking it all out and making sure that it looks okay. Oh wait, no. I do some of this stuff here. That's right. You got to have fresh paintings. I was thinking of doing cracks, but I was like, well, it's not really a decrepit apartment. So I just put something there. I think, yeah. I end up doing something with like a storage area space. So that kind of completes that look. And then I'm just kind of taking screenshots. And there we go. So I hope that you like this build. If you do, please be sure to like and comment if you had any ideas about it. But thank you so much for watching it. And I look forward to making more and spending more time with you guys. I'll see you live on Twitch as well. So don't forget to check me out there.